Go village.
I'm um I was gonna say I just suggest if you're for these, you might want to do the red one. That's the shortest.
Okay.
Because all the rest of these I'd honestly say are 30 to 40 minutes otherwise.
Nice.
Yeah, that's part of why I was like, Alpine Skylines just really fucking long. Really long. I don't know if you remember, but when I did this in my streams and stuff, the stream where I tackled the Alpine Skyline was, I believe, just short of 4 hours to get the whole thing done. Comparatively to this is why I was like, it's so hard for me to properly like judge how far you are, because it's like, yeah, you're on the last world of the base game without Yakuza Metro or any of that. You're in the base game of that still. However, Alpine Skyline is so much longer than the other levels. It's like, it still feels like you're only a small chunk through. I'm back because I need to make my daily Deltarune reference. Anyways, like I said, fuck Alpine Skyline. I'm not crazy, right? Winter, it's 30 to 40 minutes for the ones for all of the other levels, like especially Windmill. Windmill's on the higher end of 40.
This heat is great. Oh, it's even hotter to the right.
I think so, says Monkey. Certainly felt like it, said Winter Lily.
I once again think fall damage shouldn't exist. Well, it shouldn't hurt you for dropping into abysses. Because if I remember how this game works right. We're now right back where we were when we were getting warmed back.
Yeah, it just takes time.
Yeah, it just takes time loading it. I'm gonna try it this way.
Also, you know, thinking back on it, I actually feel like Snatcher is actually probably the second most mechanically... I don't know how to say this. I don't know my video game lingo well enough. The second most mechanically interesting or like heavy fight. Like, you know how like for a platformer, a good final boss is going to use up all the skills you've gotten in a game, right?
Am I doing something wrong? Or is the controls just wonky here?
The camera is really fucking you over on that last spider, lining you up, because on those second set of spiders you are supposed to do, you bonk and then you utilize the jump and then you're able to homing attack on them. But it's like, it is just swinging you out wildly to the right for whatever reason. And unfortunately, Alpine Skyline is all bottomless pits. There's just nowhere in this level you are safe from them. Whew. But yeah, like I don't know quite how to explain this properly, but something Snatcher is the second most, in my opinion, mechanically interesting fight, where it's utilizing all of your skills, especially because something it takes your hat. So it's just all raw platforming skills that you're using, and I don't even think anything in Alpine actually is challenging in that rewarding way of, oh, it feels like I've really learned all my stuff. So it's like...
So it feels awkward to say this now after that, but this is just going to be testing the wonkiness of this game, isn't it? Like
Mm,
like this is where like everything wrong with the game is gonna like shine through, isn't it?
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, because it's never has a ground, so any little jank in the game sends you careening down, and as you said, which I didn't even put together before, waste your time with the fall damage stuff. It's just annoying, not rewarding, just annoying. Yes, Happy, we do need the grappling pin. And I will definitely say that unfortunately its problems I feel are made worse also because we're streaming, so there's always like a week in between where you're not touching it. So it's like any ways that you learn how to handle the jank of the game, you lose in it. Snatcher is my second favorite fight. The end game is my favorite only because it gives such Asriel Treemer vibes. God of fucking hyperdeath. You know, yeah, fair. Yeah, final fight of the game is definitely the most mechanically interesting. And Snatcher, I think, is the second most for value if he takes your hat. Also, yes, Happy, he takes your hat. Lyra literally mentioned that. But I was like, he took my hat.
Lava cake.
This is the lava cake. Yeah.
Can you bring some of these real quick?
Tails, I think I yelled at you during the final fight. But in a good dorky ranting way. Yeah. To be fair, you don't really use your hat other than sprint in fights. But that's also exactly why they took it, because sprint is the thing that would help you in that fight. Right. So I will tell you, Lyra, I actually think you have all the most... I think you technically have all the essential for beating the game hats. The last one will be the what I like to call the absolute most broken hat in the entire game, by far.
Fine.
Which is the one that so beautifully slows down time.
I just need like 24 more loots to get it.
Mm-hmm. Do you have the time yarn yet?
I do.
Okay, yeah.
If not, here's one.
Perfect. I was gonna say, because if not, I believe it was pretty easy to get in this level. But yeah, it's that was actually one of the only other good reason for the Mafia badge. Yarn isn't like scarce at this point, but it definitely gets where it's not as easy to just run around and find a ton of it. They luckily they did leave in more yarn than like you absolutely need. So like there's, you know, not only 28 or 27 more of them. But it is a little more sparse to find, so the hat that leads you to the relics and yarn can be kind of nice. I think I spy some treasure.
I remember this part.
Do you remember my suffering, Lyra?
I do.
I don't think I ever quite figured that out.
I did. I commented on it on the video it happened on. I don't know if you saw it though.
There's a good chance. Oh, actually, no, there's a good chance because I was still getting your messages at that point. There's a good chance I've just completely forgotten what it is that you pointed out to me. Okay. And then this is the other part of Alpine where it's like it's kind of fun, and it'd be more fun if there weren't always bottomless pits everywhere, but it's like it's just got a lot of those random offshoots that just have like treasure or something going on in it. which isn't like the worst thing, but it's also like it just adds more time here. I always have the beam attack and magnet and the dancing badge. Peace and tranquility, best badge in the game. I can agree with that one. Who doesn't like just vibing? Who doesn't appreciate a good vibe? Right, Lyra?
Right.
So I have a question for you, Lyra.
What's up?
Are you gonna do like my playthrough where I went in the order of like stuff that was released? Or are you gonna do Yakuza and Seal and then the final level, which I think is how the developers intend you to play, because you see the seals and then Yakuza cats in the final outro after you beat the main boss.
I think I'll do like you and do release order.
Okay. I think that's fair, because I personally find Yakuza a lot harder than even the final level of the game. It's one of those where if you do Yakuza first and then do the final boss, in my opinion, like it's a major downgrade to how hard Yakuza was. Wrong choice, to be honest. I did the final boss before the DLCs and got spoiled to stuff. Once again, Lyra has watched my entire Let's Play.
Yeah, I've seen Tails play the whole thing, so like I already know everything that happens in the final level DLC. Every bit of this game I knew before doing the first stream.
Oh, wrong choice for personal experience. That's fair, Winter Lily. I didn't know anything about the DLCs. Right, because you got it after seeing me play it for a bit and then went ahead of me, right? Before I had finished streaming, I believe.
I've made a terrible mistake.
Achievement unlocked. The floor is lava. Is it because there was a yarn in the background?
Yes.
I'm sorry for your loss. Yakuza was meh. Instantly banned. Instantly banned. Instantly put into the corner. Banned. That's our wife's level, okay? That's level with all the cute cats, with all the cool colors. Immediately banned. Immediately in the corner. It just immediately.
Please.
Seal is better. It's not a contest. They're both great.
Twilight Bell is this way.
Can't
Also, as
believe
much as I
local
Oh,
gay
go ahead.
furry Winter Lily isn't all for the cat lady.
shake my head, shake my head. Also, I like the Seals NPCs. I love them, I do. The actual sealed part of Seal, the DLC was the actual like game levels was eh. The first level of exploring is eh. The second level is hell. So much so that I believe they didn't actually up the difficulty much in Death Wish Edition. And then the last level is eh. It's very short. The levels themselves are eh. So no egg sticker? Oh boy. This area says happy. Eat the flower. It's good for you. I have to say, I did play Metro before I was a furry. So what I'm hearing is Lyra's streams here are going to be the real like test on how far Witcher Lily's come as a furry. Oh, so that is your way to, I believe it's called the bird cage, which very weird title for a thing. when like the birds are sentient in this world, you know? Like that's just jail, right? Right? We all agree that's just jail?
Or jail. Uppercut immediately drops you the second you let go of the thing.
Oh yeah. Emma turned me furry. You all bullied me. Lyra turned Winter furry. No, it's definitely all Lyra's fault. I didn't contribute to that at all in any way whatsoever. Lyra did that completely.
Honestly, this is the kind of thing I will trade credit for.
Oh, Lyra, you bounce multiple times on the rope also can help get you higher.
Too late.
For some of those trickier jumps. Too skilled. Nuh-uh. No, I didn't. That's slander, Winter Lily. I don't know what you're talking about. I definitely didn't make you furry the most. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what Winter Lily's talking about. I don't know what Winter Lily's talking about. I don't know what Winter Lily's talking about. And then Zero abandoned me. Zero sure did abandon you. Yeah, I know your Discord profile picture. I know. The Purloined Village. Oh boy, that's one of my favorite Gen 5 Pokemon.
You're a big fan of how it stands, right? What's up, Tails?
You know, the worst thing is I don't think I mind too much how it stands. It's when it walks, when it stands. Because I always felt weird about the sudden shift over to two-legged, but it was made better by the anime. But then in Galar, like, I was playing and I saw them walking two-legged in the grass, and it was just cursed. It was just cursed. Also, you can throw the brew at some of the peeps too if they're bugging you too much. Help explode them. Look at my Discord profile pic. You did that. You made me furry. These are unfounded accusations. I will have to have my lawyer, the 20-foot long snoodle, have to look at that. Oh, okay. Yeah, so some of the cats punch real hard. That was what that was. That was one of the cats coming up and punching you real good.
I hate how they just kind of like spawn. Do they just like spawn on your feet?
Sort of. If you look at them, they turn invisible first, and you can actually see them walking around because it's one of those slightly distorted things, and you can see some of the footprints. But they're invisible, and then they turn invisible again after they rob something from you. And some of them will steal your hat. It's very rude. Have your lawyer contact mine. I'm hiring the best in the business. Phoenix, right? You know, part of my argument for lawyers is part of my argument for why most lawyers couldn't deal with Snatcher is because most of them would see a 20-foot long snake noodle ghost creature and say absolutely not, have a good day, I'm not taking this case. But Phoenix Wright feels like one of the few lawyers out there who would take that case still. Yeah. I feel like for the little I know, he's probably seen more insane than that anyway.
Hey, he's canonically has to deal with people talking to the dead. And less cannot. Oh, okay. I hate these stupid cats.
That's a phrase I never thought I'd hear Lyra say. So canonically has to deal with people who fight the dead. And less canonically...
Spin-off. Oh, that's all that's here, okay.
Oh, I sure do love Alpine Skyline. I guess the good news is that puts you exactly at time.
Okay. That's kind of the worst part. It's like, I can see, oh, I want to be up there. I can't tell how to get there at all, though.
Yeah. I've played this game several times, and even I can vaguely navigate this place, but I didn't even realize you were heading towards the Purloin, the cat village, until you were in the cat village. And then I couldn't remember what was all in the cat village. So... But real quick, and in the spin-off, Phoenix Wright has to deal with...
magic, or at least perceived magic. So he's like, oh yeah, witches used witchcraft to do it. And he's like, alright, I guess I'll take this case, apparently.
So yeah, if there's anybody in the business who would look at Snatcher and be like, yeah, I'll still take the defense case against that, it is Phoenix Wright. You know what? Good on you, and truly, it's a good choice.
And there are definitely fans who think he could be sent to My Little Pony Land and be like, well, I guess I'm doing this now.
I hate that the little I know from it, I would believe it. Well, this is what this Tuesday is shaping up to be.
Anyways, that'll be enough for today.
Woo!
Wait, can we skip Gamble? Oh, right. Hold on.
No, it's fine. Happy doesn't need a hit of that.
Here we go.
Right, crimes.
Quimes.
Intruder
How you
alert.
doing now?
That's a whole criminal.
All right.
Quiminyao.
I made it. I infiltrated that kid's spaceship without the alarms going off.
About that.
I bet she's collected a ton more timepieces than I have. Now, where does she keep them?
Oh.
So the thing is, Miracle, we were gonna finish the stream, and then we went to come and just see if we can get like a new color or a new hat flare, and then this happened. Stop bullying the Roomba! That's not your Roomba to bully!
A whole 25, eh? It would be a shame if something were to happen to those.
What? This must be where she stores them all.
Can she smug dance?
Time and
Only in the mods. A little. Just a little messing with time. Tiny bit. Little bit.
It's fine.
Fine. What did she do to time to end up the planet the way it does is my question.
Wait, this is what I'm doing.
Gambling. Reverted back to the Molten Age. You know, that's actually the best explanation I've ever heard for that.
Well, that's not for today.
No, not for today. For the future, though.
Today,
We do crimes like criminals.
that's Future Me's problem.
I'd like to believe that Hat Kid is like dragging herself back to the ship after everything in the Alpine Skyline, looks at that and says exactly that. Like, that is after a nap for me problem.
Heck yeah, or I hate gifts.
Heck yeah, or else happy.
What's behind Gambling Number 1? New remix. What's behind Gambling Number 2? It's pink.
Ooh.
Perfect.
There we go. That's the good stuff. We found, well, everyone, we found Lyra's new colors through the rest of these episodes.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Do you think we have 3 more?
Let's check.
Negative.
Oh.
Oh, do I ever have pink now? Pink and
Which
fox
is the most
mask.
important thing. Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Don't you just love the way... Hey, Lyra,
What's
want to
up?
know a fun fact with the fox mask?
No.
The little green eyes follow you everywhere as you turn the camera. Even though Hat Kid's head doesn't tilt at all.
Anyways, that's enough for today. Thanks,
Always
everyone.
watching, Lyra.
Thanks everyone for watching. So anyways, thanks everyone for watching. I hope you all had a fantastic time. And I'll see you all later.
Later.
Bye.
Bye-bye. That planet is how it feels where I live just right now.
It feels awkward to try and say Bidoof now.
I'm sorry.
I was just gonna try and say Bidoof for the outro, because like, whoop, Bidoof. But then you're like, it's, my home is on fire, and like, it feels awkward to say Bidoof now.